I also had an idea for how to do electric powertrains in a way that would be totally different to anybody else in the world. And I thought, that's worth putting effort into. And the result of that is now this. Fundamentally at its core, that one concept which I guess underlies how it all works is the idea of not having any wires or cables anywhere at all in the power systems. The concept was, how do you make an electric vehicle without a single wire in it, including in the field coils that generate the electromagnetic fields. So inside the motor, this is something called an axial flux motor. If you think about the electric motors that are inside the starter motor of a car, and it's almost a cylinder, but concentric, and all the magnetic fields go radially outwards, so it's called a radial flux motor. These motors tend to be cylinders that are relatively small diameter and are quite long. That means they don't generate very much torque, but they generate power by spinning very fast. A starter motor on a car, it's using quite a large gear reduction between the motor and the crank to make it so it can start. For a motorbike, because you want to basically make it so that you can generate torque without revs, because then you don't need a gearbox. Fundamentally, that means that if you use something called an axial flux motor instead, it's like the opposite to a normal radial flux motor. This here is the motor system. That's the top of the rotor, so when the wheel turns, that circular part there will turn as well. In the plate in the middle, the field coils are in there, and the magnetic fields go through the plate, and those rotors have got magnets on their faces instead. Right. And there's one on either side. The magnetic fields go both backwards and forwards through the centre of the bike. What it means is, because it's very large diameter, you get a lot of torque, but it doesn't spin very fast. Not in comparison. About 80 miles an hour will only go to 3,500 RPM, and there's no gearbox.